Right, year 5, and just very briefly I want to look at how we might simplify fractions in order to compare them. Let's just have a look at one example here. You've got 4/8 and 8/16. So how would we go about simplifying them? Well, I'm just going to show you. When we simplify, of course, what we're trying to do is get these fractions to their lowest form, to the most simple form. So we're trying to reduce 4/8 to its simplest form and 8/16 to its simplest form. And sometimes when we do that, it's easier to actually compare them. So if we've got 4/8 of a pizza, for example, is 4/8 of a pizza more than 8/16 of a pizza? So let's just have a look at how we'd simplify both of those. And of course, when you simplify, you've got to find the biggest number that's going to divide into the, oh, whoops a daisy, the biggest number that's going to divide into the numerator and the denominator. It's got to be the same number. The biggest number that's going to divide into the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so I'm looking at 4/8. I think the biggest number that's going to divide into 4/8 is probably 4. And 1 into 4, sorry, if we look at 4/8 over here, the biggest number that's going to divide into 4 and into 8 is 4. So 4 divided by 4 sorry guys, I'll just have to do my best. 4 divided by 4 is going to equal 1, isn't it? And 8 divided by 4 is going to equal 2. So that's a half. What about over here? So we divided that one by 4. Okay, that was the biggest number that could go into it. What about over here? What's the biggest number that goes into 8 and 16? Well, I think it's 8. So let's, don't know why that's happening. All right, 8 divided by 8 equals 1, doesn't it? 16 divided by 8 equals 2. And what do you know? They are actually both 1/2. So they're the same value. Okay, let's do one together. Okay, what's the biggest number that you can think of that actually divides into 3 and 9? Okay, have a think. Have a think. Okay, I hope you decided it was 3. I hope you decided it was 3. So 3 divided by 3 equals 1, doesn't it? 9 divided by 3 equals 3. So 3/9 really equals 1/3. See if they're the same value, 3/9 and 2/3. Okay, what's the biggest number you can think of that goes into 2 that also goes into 3? This is a trick question. Because you know what, the biggest number that I can think of that goes into 2 that also goes into 3 is 1. You can't divide it anymore, this one. This is already in its simplest form. 2 divided by 1 equals 2. 3 divided by 1 equals 3. So guess what? They're actually different values. This value over here is 1/3. This is 2/3. Right? More pizza over here. Okay, I only have one that you can do all by yourself. Okay, there you go. 5/25 and 10/50. Are they the same? See if you can simplify them. Off you go. Pause me and simplify them and see how simple you can get them both and see what their value is compared to each other. Are they the same, equal? Is one higher than the other? All right, go on, pause me. Have a go. Okay, I hope that you paused me. Let's have a look at this. I think, what's the highest number you can think of that goes into 5 and 25? Probably 5, right? So let's divide them both by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, isn't it? 25 divided by 5 is 5, isn't it? Thanks, guys. Okay, so that really equals 1/5 over here. That's your simplest form, 1/5. Let's go over here to 10/50. All right, what's the biggest number that goes into 10 that also goes into 50? Definitely 10, right? No. 10 divided by 10 equals 1, right? And 50 divided by 10 equals 5, doesn't it? So what do you know? Those two fractions equal each other. Okay, guys, I hope this has helped you with simplifying fractions. Go on with the activity.